Okay, guys, United are in crisis, and I've just been looking at the news, and the bookies are going through the top favourite people to replace him. So tonight, that's what we're going to do. But before we get onto that, if I could just ask a little bit of a favour. Like I've said, anyone that's watched my last couple of videos, thank you. This is my third video. I've just started. This is my page. If you would go in, write a comment, share it. If you think it's half decent, if not, don't bother and click the subscribe. That'd be absolutely brilliant. I love talking about United. It's my favourite thing to do. But anyway, these aren't my five predictions. These are the bookies' five predictions. Some of you will be happy, some of you will be shocked. But I think considering Maresca at Chelsea seems to be under an immense amount of pressure, I believe from what I'm seeing, Amorim should be under just as much pressure. 2-2 draw with Bournemouth and a 1-1 draw with Wolves would suggest to me that he should go. Now, whether anyone else will get rid of him, whole other ball game. But anyway, let's get off this. But like I say, just that little button there, that'll do nicely. And let's have a look at these. So at number 5, we have Xavi. Yes, Xavi. He's currently number 5. He's 8-1 on. When Barcelona were good, they were really good. Genuinely, no idea if it'll work at the Premier League. I know who I'd like to see at United, but this is just the top 5. So Xavi at 8-1. I think that's with most of the bookies. Pros are amazing player, managed Barcelona, known for tactical identity, but no Premier League experience, which is what probably, I think if you go for Xavi, you're going for a name. Yeah, you're going for a name. You're not necessarily going for, anything other than that. This one, I'm going to spend absolutely very little time on it at all, because the simple fact of the matter is, I think there'd be riots in the street. There is no way this man should ever manage Manchester United. The only reason his name keeps cropping up is because there's something with him and Ineos. But that man shouldn't even that man shouldn't even manage Salford City. I don't think Gary Neville would give him a job. Never mind people at Old Trafford, Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So I'm no pros and cons. Just out of interest, the bookies actually currently have him. I mean, it's 5-1. I mean, it makes you want to scream. Anyway. Okay, Ariola. I'm sure a lot of United fans like him. I definitely like him. God, he plays a good brand of football. I actually believe, from what I know, that there's been a conversation, and he's really, really highly thought of at United. And maybe the buyout clause is nowhere near as much as you think. He's 7-1. I think it probably, if United would be forced to make a move that they didn't want. Let's be honest, Ineos do not want to get rid of Amorim. The fact of the matter is, Amorim needs to be taken to the Empire State Building and dropped off the other side. That's just a simple fact. What he is doing right now, and let me tell you, just personally, because I'm a new YouTuber, I wasn't Ted Margo, I wasn't Olio, I wasn't Jose, I wasn't even Van Gaal, because they all had something to them. Van Gaal was great with the youngsters. Jose was a special one. Ollie was exciting, it was fun, and he was a legend. And, even Ten Hag, I kind of believed, not at the end, but maybe there was something there. But I think this guy wants the payday, I think he wants a payday. I actually think he's trying to lose football matches. Anyway, Oliver Glasner. I think most people that would watch this will say he's the guy. He's the guy for Ineos as well. He plays a similar format. We might get Mateta. He seems, especially in the last 2 weeks, to be really unhappy at Palace, especially considering he said he's not signing a contract. He's not extending. So I think there is a big club, and I think maybe Liverpool look at him at the end of the year, because I don't think he's not winning a league. So maybe for United, you know, maybe, maybe. I mean, Oliver Glasner is currently 7-2 on and is actually the favourite. As you can see, this is the guy, Unai Emery. He's never coming to United, but he's the guy that I would want. I just think he's a great manager. No, I actually think the funny thing is, even though he's in the Champions League, Villa are way above it in the league. I do think if United wanted him, they could get it. Just because I believe since the Arsenal job, he's waiting for a big club to go back and absolutely prove himself again. You know what I mean? That kind of like, I'm a big club manager. He's done it at Villarreal, he's done it at Seville, he's done it at Villa. Go in and win stuff at a big club and really cement his legacy. But I know it's not going to happen, so I know it's not going to happen, but I just thought, if you want to know who I want to know, that's it. Guys, in the bottom, a couple of honourable mentions, but in the bottom, if you write, who do you want? Or maybe you are still hammering in, but from what I'm seeing, and I'm not talking about social media, I'm talking about the Stretford end booing him the other day. Anyone who goes to Old Trafford regularly knows they don't boo. They boo at half time, but they will clap the players off. He was getting all kinds of abuse, and to be honest, he didn't look like he cared. So, put in the comments, are you all, listen, there are people out there who are all hammering in. Well, if you were hammering in, you should have been sent home again. That's what I say, because this is worse. I mean, this is worse. But actually, a couple of really weird honourable mentions. Laurent Blanc is there as someone that United apparently, and you can get him at 6-1, which sounds crazy. I don't even know where he manages at the moment. Obviously, he's played for United. Michael Carrick is also at 6-1. I think both Michael Carrick and Laurent Blanc are people that they would probably take on, to the end of the year. I wouldn't mind seeing Michael Carrick now. Because, like I say, I think if you listen to my video yesterday, which I will pin, I think we're at this crucial point now where with Leeds and Burnley is 6 points. We can get fifth, but right now we're in a dogfight with Chelsea and Liverpool. And we ain't the club that we used to be in that dogfight. And if you think about what we've done against Wolves, West Ham, what we did against I know Bournemouth is just a great name, but Everton, I mean, my God, we should have been in a title race. We're not good enough to be in a title race. But anyway, guys, I really want to hear your comments below. It's really, what you guys think. And I'll be dead honest. It's hard starting a YouTube page. The last YouTube page I had over 10,000 followers. It's about 9 years ago now. And unfortunately, you can't just go and get them back. And I just gave it up. I just got married, I had kids. I just gave it up. I didn't want to do it anymore. So anyone that really could, share, like, subscribe, you'll see on the page, we've got Twitter, we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram. Always got content going. Like I say, I'm lucky if I do one video a day. I'm going to try and do match reaction, player ratings. I'm not going to start live streaming. I go to a lot of the games, so I'm not going to start doing all that. But yeah, who do you want? Drop a comment. See you on the next one.